about what you want to see from KC to kind of reset and come back in. It's clean Valorant like that. So if I can get my words out, sorry. But stacking bodies up, ready to play trades, because BBL just look completely inequipped to deal with that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, मैं देख रहा हूँ.
Let's
see भाई क्या चल रहा है वो. First map तो practically over ही हो गया. मैं पानी पी के आया था.
That's how you'd want them to play.
Yes.
Bodies stacked up, hard clearing angles, digging deep all the way towards Snowman, digging players out of positions. But we just didn't see it.
No. And this feels a little bit of a worry. Don't really know the map pool depth yet from either side. For KC, this will be, you know, a feather in the cap, if anything, early on to be able to show such strength here in this sort of composition and making it look comfortable. Now, finally, BBL with a man to the good. Man up. They've taken down Martin. A good start. Still need to hold on for more. Two players focused towards middle, one towards the lower side.
Let's see.
Playing towards a tube.
Ooh,
oh, it's stunning.
nice shot, right?
Surgical precision takes him away, forcing Magnum to second guess here, come back a little closer, and Sugetsu, I feel like he's got a really good read on this.
See anybody from BBL overcommit? Even rougher though if they don't get ahead of this execution. Can't really allow KC this farm, to be honest with you.
Okay,
that's yeah, Sugetsu will fall here.
Yeah, this could be precious seconds bought here. Sadak goes down. That's the spike now lost. BBL holding the line. Arve's still here, and he's been their heavy hitter, right? He's been absolutely tearing off heads. Another body spotted. Elite.
Oh, oh, bhai sahab. Insane, man.
Final round of things. 13-3, Mike. This was a blowout.
Insanely clean, man. Insanely clean.
You pull out a composition like this from BBL, it's like I said.
Let's see, bhai. Let's see. क्या किए हैं लोग?
Why you would pick a comp like this, and we just didn't see enough of it. I mean, you can see.
Really want to see how the.
I'm good. I would have almost expected it.
Is this just like? But it's BBL.
I don't know. I'm really excited to see how this works, and I'm kind of admitting the double smoke things will never felt imperative on this map, but if they've cooked something up around this composition, certainly looking.
No duelist.
Bayer was saying as well.
Comp.
BBL having so much.
No duelist comp.
Over there, you're gonna have that
EMEA अब ऐसे चल रहा है. No duelist comp. Pretty cool, na?
Traditionally, I mean, at least the hallmark role for him being the Sentinel, especially here on Icebox, you almost think that's almost the vintage Magnum that you dial your minds back a few years to Fnatic. That was where he did shine.
कितने smokes हैं? एक Clove, एक Viper.
Just outside A site.
Omen and Viper.
We still have a bit of a shoulder coming out from Martin, who's been quickly killed, and Magnum instantly gets his name on the board. First to draw blood here, confirm the kill. And patience shown by BBL. No massive need to over-exude towards the site. Still 40 seconds. Got the util now to bank on. And Sugetsu tries to make a play, but Magnum's still doing what he can. This is beautiful from Magnum. Welcome back to the VCT. Lovely impact right off the rip. Elite now asked a huge question. A 1v3 from the get-go.
Oh.
That'll help, but 10 HP.
भाई कितना clean shot मार रहा है.
Magnum down to 2 HP though. Yampi 70 HP, so they have to respect this now. Elite obviously licking his wounds, but we'll look for more here, Lauren.
I'm also keeping my eyes on when Yampi gets that util. I think they used it for that second hit back towards the site, so I think it's only 4 more seconds.
Yeah.
That could be the icing on the cake. Magnum.
ND.
Last year with Magnum, but I mean,
isn't it? Once you're out of that spotlight, it goes so quickly. But lovely to see him finding a bit of form. A proactive beginning from KC here into round 2. Again, do keep in mind they are just on the classic. So, are we going to have a site simulator? The game we all love to play. And actually thinking about this, on the attacking side, they've got so many options for information finding. They don't even have to do it in one layer. They've got, you know, renewable information.
Isn't Magnum ex-KC player?
I really like it.
I mean,
if I'm not wrong.
We potentially come back to the icebox of old.
एक हिसाब से ये तो रिवेंज मैच है इसके लिए. मेरे को कैसे हटाया? अब देख मेरा चलो.
Position there, but Made to look simple. Oh, BBL, this is nice. Got to say as well, earlier today, ran into Yampi, he looks confident. You know, kind of had just a little chat with him, nothing major. You know, you kind of get the feeling. Emotional leader.
Exactly. Completely switch at the 11th hour to somebody completely different. And like I said, feels like probably a like-for-like trade to get Magnum in here.
So ये तेरा बेसिक है जो तेरा ऊपर नीचे संभाल लेता है एक ये है oof.
Oh god, and Sugetsu instantly plucked away from B, trying to maybe pressure down towards long a little and absolutely put into place. So catch towards middle. Prophet not going to have that walk up straight through middle, maybe a little bit lackadaisical in approach, but still this B side being threatened very early from BBL.
We'll be there to pick up the slack though as BBL drift away pretty quickly. Be cautious of this cross.
Oh god.
Drifting onto it, but
It's
a little slow to react there, and actually BBL get both kills.
Oh, that is gutting. It felt like they were almost hesitant to continue on this pathing, but you'd made such a bold play, you almost had to try and stick the landing on it. So now Martin, he's had the tippy-tappies. And it's rough for him. Not got a smoke to play in now. Does still have the paranoia. 10 more seconds and a TP. So he's got a couple options. Now with the dark coming, he's just going to try and play it.
Nice shot
from Martin. Takes the advantage, at least on the first fight. Needs to be forced away. Now has his smoke back up. Brings that into effect. Waiting on Elite. Another isolated.
Nice shot.
Fantastic from Martin. And he's got the smoke to play around.
Nice, nice, boy. Nice. Really well played.
Beautifully played by him.
Again, able to run
really well played with him.
Much time in the rotation for Elite to come through. Not even needed on the initial challenge onto A site. BBL, I mean, looked as if they maybe were going to run into some problems in mid here, but like I said, it felt like Sadak was a little slow to react here. The initial swing. Look, he's lined up for both kills, but luckily, KC able to recover that, get their first round on the board. Well, you're letting us know he's locked in. Great recovery actually after the initial openers found seemingly for no,
just reveling in there.
So we'll not be able to build something around that. I'm curious to see if actually KC really how they're going to approach this defensive half. They're only really having the one buy around now, but bit of a reset in terms of the finances.
Oh, Martin, from hero to zero, right? So much. These casual walk-ups. It just didn't catch BBL out at all. It felt almost predictable, and Sadak can't get away from Util. Luckily, he's going to drag one down with him, but it was only one, right? So now side control's there, and BBL made that look so easy.
Yeah, it's, again, asking a question here about A site and how KC need to address that. Potentially elsewhere on the map, but...
Impressed by what they went for, which was hard. But I do need...
Can just play fundamentally good Valorant, clean Valorant. Another test here towards B side again. Spotted out, a little bit of a gap, but Sadak's there to actually pick up the slack now, maybe even set up a flash here.
Sugetsu's been having a bit of a hard time though on this site, right? He's been isolated a couple of times, punished a couple more, actually by the man on the screen right now. Oh, the flash timing on that was lovely.
Oh, such a nice flash, nah?
Flash over the top from Sadak, trying to capitalize on the swing, but I like this. Actually,
such a clean flash, right? I like Sadak.
And the util at about
काफी
3 minute mark.
बढ़िया adjust करता है.
The emphasis for KC is towards B. You don't want to see any overcommitment elsewhere.
Selling a good faith.
They are, yeah.
Knife's gonna hit.
And the knife will paint a fairly vivid picture here.
You can see the paranoia building though, right? They're already starting to look towards middle, the two that had kind of dedicated themselves on that rotate over towards B mid, but now with a full flood of utility, good luck finding anywhere to stand. We do have the ult going to come in, that's going to slow things down, but we still have the ult here. Sugetsu succeeds over towards B, but now it's all eyes towards A. Plant's going to be in now. BBL, if they can get into the post plant, they're going to look comfortable. Yappy still has ult. Oh, he doesn't get away. Clawed back in the end by Alves. I think that was almost blind at this point. Profec's still going to be playing on the site. They're playing pretty close. Magnum in towards the ult. Elite going to clear through Profec. It's getting pretty messy here. Magnum going to be held back at this point. Trying to just hold it. He's going to see it's going up.
See him.
They have to get around the corner. They have to try and deal with this. Martin just has to sit and get the job done here. Held in the end by Elite. Perfectly done. Playing this back through, but they couldn't.
How is this helpful for the ult?
Just out of line of sight here, even inside the Viper's pit. I think obviously that is the ace in the back pocket for BBL to try and secure that post plant. And the timing here, Loon unfortunately shut down. I think as soon as that knife goes off, he has to make a move. He either has to potentially, you know, 2 for 1 over on A site. Somebody gets away. That body in the retake is so important.
And the pressure on to get to here. No one able to disrespect the utility just yet. They're actually not committing.
Damn, sugar to हटा ही नहीं.
Seeing that same probe sent out. I mean, this is potentially awkward timing here.
Nothing on the drone though from Teo, so
Mid-cross is spotted at least, so confirmation here. 2 members of BBL.
it's a tasty little position there, actually, for Martin. Back to what he does best, this lurking. He used to be a master of it. Ult gonna come in, and Martin is rewarded with 1, but is instantly traded out by the ult. And now looking at this timing, Red, Sadak noting something earlier on, expecting that lurk to be in play, but they have at least given up sight. So there will be a plant in place. Look at the post plant. Again, Yampi's utility, fantastic. The rest are gonna have to find value here.
I mean, no command goes through very early on, but actually, the lockdown to layer on top of that now to have to win out here.
Sadak. That was sharp. Prophet has to respect this, dips away, still got a fair bit of util to play with, and 1 away from his ult as well. Can he get a blind kill off this? No, not for now. Held back and held in place, that's nice. Need a bit more, gets a bit more, but instantly traded out. The numbers stay alive, and Carmine... Guess he didn't see him?
Guess he didn't see him.
Nah, मैप शुरू हो गया होगा क्या?
One's going to be able to catch it, but it would be a team such as BBL that can pull off that kind of stuff.
Yeah, what I can't wait to see is KC's pearl, of course. We didn't see it at kickoff, you know, they didn't play it at all. I would love to know what they're running here, if they've invented something. I swear to God, if this is where they play the Harbor, after not playing the Harbor on Icebox, would I be surprised? Probably not. Would I be disappointed? A little bit. But, I mean, they must have so much confidence already after that Icebox, you know, getting such a
they
on there already.
dominated the entire Icebox match.
I know we haven't seen it, but just theorizing.
12-3, काफी ज़्यादा dominated था.
Yeah.
Then he's shaking his
Sorry,
head.
I'm trying to lock in. If I'm
Coach, lock in.
am I locking in a Sadak and Eng, or am I locking in his Coach Mini?
No, you're locking in a Sadak and yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Let's be for real.
Honestly, I wouldn't hate them to bring back similarities as to what they had in their bind.
Yeah, so
composition.
Tejo, you know, bring out the Tejo.
I wouldn't hate it at all.
I wouldn't hate it either, but I would like to see a duelist.
Okay,
I
yeah,
want to
that's-
see a duelist on
valid,
Pearl, and preferably not Phoenix. But let's take a look right now, because we do have the agent select coming up, and it looks like they will, but god damn it, they do the Harbor on Pearl. Do we like this?
I don't like it when it's not played with a Viper personally. I don't think there's enough strength without the Viper in terms of like the stall. So it gets a bit of a no from me, but the rest of the comp is fine. So like, it's just the Harbor have a problem on the KC side, and then BBL running the same stuff that we expected, so.
I think it depends, because like if we're talking about stall utility, right, we have the Fade Seas there, we have all of Vize's kit as well, which if you're not, like, the only thing really on BBL's side that can bait
No
that
sent,
is your rock
nahi.
right? So
Double
I think
senti,
when you look at the stall potential,
double
I
smokes.
do think it is there on KC side, it's just whether or not they utilize it, and if they're utilizing it in the right spaces of the map. If they're going to play sort of, you know, passive in their defense, or if they are going to actually fight for space, which is what we would expect BBL to do.
Yeah, of course, Martin back on that trademark Yoru as well. Elite back on Vi, Sui back on the Astra. Everything is going well, and it's time to jump into the second map and hope it's not another classic Panpoc blowout.
Did we just get flamed?
Well, blamed, yes.
Yeah, close. I don't like Harbor. I hate Harbor so much, even on this map, and it feels like...
Well, we were just saying, right, like, I think the desk touched on this as well. If you're not going to run it on Icebox and with the justification and then go, well, we run it on Pearl because historically, you know, Harbor was all right on Pearl. What?
I know.
Again, it's another situation. I'm not sure I see the vision. It's not even as if the rest of the composition is built around it, you know, like a double flash or something along those lines.
I know they loved it. I know they kept going to it before in kickoff, and well, we saw how well that went. I see them do really good, and then we're back here, and I'm like, oh, here he is. BBL's comp I like. I'm happy enough seeing it. Now, whether or not they get rewarded from it, who knows? Sociable is going to take a battering. Down to 13 HP. Probably not peeking that again.
The question asked here with Magnum being the one to flex ages, which and again, it's almost kind of history biased, but something outside of the wheelhouse traditionally. But we don't know what the off-season looked like. You know, obviously, what the preparation process looked like. Either Yampy.
Ooh, nice shot.
His toes rewarded for it. With the green light for KC to make something happen.
And this playing the Vice here, I do think will be an interesting challenge for Magnum, right? Like, he does have support and quick support from the likes of Sociable, and of course, Levin as well can get over there quickly, so it's not like he's on a complete island necessarily. BBL, yeah, they're in numbers, really well supported, does go down to Sadak, but it's on Sugetsu and Sadak to try and find freebies that you ain't getting. BBL robust, at least in their pistol to start with.
Today. Hopefully BBL can carry this momentum through. They get confident start, they're happy to take these engagements. They see really caught off guard initially here from Yampy, and it felt like obviously BBL then adjust perfectly. A couple of situations here where they see just caught off guard by how decisive BBL are willing to be with that man advantage.
I'm just not gonna have.
I'm jaded from map one. I'm jaded from map one, all right?
Same. I've been hurt in the past. You know, not over it. Therapist told me to, you know, find ways to cope, but I
Bhai, the amount of damage they did is insane.
Literally, it was brutal. So, again, as it stands, we kind of learn as we go. And it looks like KC just taking the tour, picking up some orbs if they can. That's it. Isn't that nice? Cool.
BBL probably happy to sit back. Early damage conceded as well. Keep both teams honest for the time being. Only real exploration towards mid, but ping's coming out towards B. It's going to be a commitment just to force Topic off the angle.
Clearing through, that should at least allow for the Martin to slip a little bit further forward. Trying to pull a bit of a double fake here. Taking the tour. Is on duty.
30 seconds left.
Oh, my timing.
God, Magnum, please, why? That, I know it's just unlucky, but it feels horrific. Yampy is going to now have to, well, does he commit?
Timing.
Easy to get overwhelmed. The Prowler, yeah, does get the job done.
KC,
oh,
hey, Sadak jata hai.
Sadak, but no, he's still alive here. Plants now win. And it's a 5v4. A little uncomfortable. They've got decent map control as well. The players playing it back from BBL are kind of all through pit. They're kind of all
Sadak तो थोड़ा सा भी मर सकता है. ये तो गया.
No one there to trade or try and get
nice.
did go for it. Really nice. 8 HP. Why not?
Okay, NT.
You were the one who could do that. Elite now shouldering a little bit of the strain, holding on to this. Now the challenge. Can they
Fuck, I think they won.
The time is dwindling. Shot from Sociable, but it's perfect.
They won.
Disaster begins there and then. A pace safe card Thrifty ripped away. And Magnum will be gutted with how that happened.
Absolutely kicking himself. I didn't catch actually previously the position Yampy was.
Everything. I'm trying to get the full util set up to allow someone to creep up like that. What was the setup?
Not sure if we will get a chance to see. Because like I said, Yampy's there, I'm fairly sure.
Because, and again, it's like, he was committed to watching art. I don't know if the wall got checked earlier. I honestly, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, because you don't think it's going to develop or spiral out of control that quickly.
Oh, man.
But Elite finds himself in acres of space. And I mean, we saw how painful the timing was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But there shouldn't be an opportunity for a timing moment like that.
No. BBL trying to just get under the skin of KC more than anything. So Getsu's just backpedaling away. Doesn't want to, give away a free Vandal, anything of that sort. So going to play smart, just kind of full back with his teammate.
Run.
And you can see what BBL are trying to do. Just trying to get a bit of aggression going, trying to catch a player off guard. But so far it's being well managed. The wall's there as well, so that will trigger. Oh my God, Sociable. I mean, it was volatile to say the least. Desperately trying to catch it. Sugetsu is having to backpedal throughout the entire map. Spots at least 2 on the drop of the wall. So again, causing the cavalry.
They got
Sadak
one,
out
man.
Here comes the chaos, but calmed in the end by Sugetsu and Sadak. Profek trying to get the reward from the floor, which was that bulldog. Careful.
Okay.
It's getting a bit close.
Sugetsu slow.
Gets down to 7 HP, has to respect this now, but forced closer and closer to
Oh, bhai, nice shot.
clean. The end of it there for Profek and Martin. Take down Yampi, so no other threat here. 3 rifles maintained, but again a further boot to flip that round 2 now and come away even with 3 standing for Carmine Core is huge. And definitely threat in this round, but I guess if you're looking to take positives for BBL, happy to take the fight here too, Casey. Make them sweat a little bit. Because again, we didn't see that on Icebox. It was just black and white.
And these are the ones I'm going to be interested in, right? No operator early towards the B site. Depending on the Vice utility walls committed towards
Okay,
B,
op A.
everything there. No sweat about that. But
Euro will
both
TP away.
players maybe conditioning and just trying to get the standard look of taking that A main space, taking control of it. But a very all-in B hit, maybe indicated by Sadak's ult being in play. There's not too many surprises, but stuff to the back of the site could be tricky here. There's no real way out of this back site, and Martin's going to take the dip out of
Bhai,
there.
kaise?
And now suddenly the floodgates are open, but have you forgotten about the player back site? There was an ult on this. They've got to keep this in mind. They can't forget about it, but they're certainly not looking at it. Oh! Alves was just waiting there. The timing so perfect. It felt like the moment just faded as Yampi and Sociable now having to face horrific.
Nah, bhai. This is so fucked up for
really
BBL,
just
nah?
seconds difference in that one. It felt like Sociable, that operator is a prized possession. They don't get a pick soon.
क्या था
You'll
यार?
probably see them start dipping away, but Yampi fancies
Oh,
a go at it.
oh.
And Sugetsu
Bhai, Sugetsu is
smile,
looking
KC,
so
the
sharp.
keys to the castle.
So
And
sharp.
worried about Magnum here.
Yeah, and it's rough to see Sadak in a position to use the ultimate here in BBL's buy back in after that round 2 fumble. Because it makes it so difficult. I mean, KC find a site here with initially, 3 people that are going to be pinged out on this ultimate.
Yes.
So, yeah, Mike for rough is like, oh, you've found the stacked site, but actually, it's a safe clearance for them. Yeah, just a heartbreaking moment. But Profek, I believe it was, all the way tucked into
Yeah.
the back of sight there.
Felt like it been huge.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
All eyes on Sociable, maybe the headhunter out or something. No. Sheriff 11, that's alright. Alves.
Nice reveal, bhai. Insane reveal.
Now got to keep control of these weapons.
Why did no one shoot it?
To the other side of the map. And BBL, we know they like their aggression. Do they then try and maybe recover these? Do they go for something a little bit cheekier? Yampi certainly getting cured.
Checked.
Cleared it, yeah.
Alves gonna claw one back here. Prowler not gonna find Sociable though.
Slow down now at the 60-second mark. Exploration here from Sugetsu.
They need to run. Full rotate होने वाला B की तरफ.
Elsewhere.
No support coming anytime soon though. I mean, Levin can get a quick flank if he wants to, but his TP's not that close.
No.
Sociable can't get too close either, so really for Magnum, he's got to try and maybe either you commit to playing off the wall or you just sit and try and buy time, which it looks like the time option is what he went for.
Wall taker नहीं किए इन लोग.
KC.
They don't have time. चारों इधर आ जाएंगे.
Cut sidelines and audio here, so forcing the hand of BBL potentially.
Oh, but nice from Magnum to take away Alves. And look
He
at
got a gun.
8 seconds now.
They have to
Shot's almost shutting
touch कर ही नहीं
way
सकते.
forward here, leaving
Just
it too late
save.
in the day. Well played in the end.
Save, bhai, save.
And I'm a bit surprised at KC.
You don't have money.
They have time here. A base save card Thrifty, and that one just
Slip through their fingers.
yeah, through the fingertips.
Maybe just rattled from that early engagement, spent too long.
Nice shots.
trying to police
Nice
these
shots.
weapons elsewhere, but again, you're almost
इसमें Sugetsu थोड़ा fuck up कर दिया. If अगर पहले ही wall taker कर देता ना,
potentially. So yeah, okay,
they would have tried to
some
get
utility if Magnum on the other side,
inside.
but brute force. Got a huge numbers advantage with the divide as well.
Yes, absolutely. Just nice though that no matter the roster for KC, the word melons will always come to mind. Now, looking at this one, I do want to see what the game plan is. Martin on the go here. Already pretty much controlling the site. Yampy's trying to stick on this one. That's a... I don't think that's a... Martin flies out of it. Surely locked and loaded, and Yampy's dead and gone. Site now secure, plant in play. That was just tailor-made poison.
That was too fast. They need to retake
Way more decisive
really,
to kick off this round. This is just about coming
really
through, though.
fast, huh?
Slowed down initially, but
That's nice.
you forced them a little deeper. Definitely not going to be an engagement on the back of that
Oi.
PC, but Levin finds one.
Yeah, hold on.
Random shot.
Still right on the edge here. Divide gonna go down, but Arve's still there. Sociable's gone through. It's Elite now to try and
Oh,
take
nice shots.
the advantage.
Nice shots by Elite.
Rounded out
भाई
again.
बहुत
It's
अच्छे से
close, but KC
अच्छे
feels
से
like they are
देखा कि
hitting
किसको
shots
मारना है.
today too.
Another situation where Elite is looking really crispy.
हाँ वही Elite is looking really elite.
Going to humble the finances of BBL. Looks maybe a little
Nah,
bit
this was a
short
misplay by
shot,
Yampy.
but
He shouldn't have
he still
stayed.
falls. Again, maybe a little bit of hesitation of whether or not somebody was close enough to.
Yampy doesn't know how to move his mouse, bro.
Well, I guess that was the problem.
Not
I didn't see
hesitation.
that. I didn't see that.
Can't move mouse. Classic issue. Not
I
a
was
technical.
going to say maybe a little slow to react. Can't move mouse. That was from the horse's mouth. We didn't say that.
No, we would
Yeah.
never. We us.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
already one up, mate. It's only got the ball buff.
I was gonna
Nice
say,
cards, huh?
Yeah, yeah. The most exciting thing that's
Okay,
happened
okay.
today.
No, they were also like, oh,
Saw somebody saying I must have had a Britney. Come back with no hair. Nicest thing. One of the nicest things anyone said about what
I've
that
not
you
said
didn't say
it.
it.
Yeah, like I'm actually gutted. Ah, what a brilliant meltdown that would be. Give you the umbrella and you can just go mad. Oh, I'd love that. Well, content. Any features teams want to get in touch? We'll the rate might be a bit high, but I feel like you're up for it, Mike. 2 to 4 though. BBL, I'm a bit worried because again, yes, 2 to 4 is not a problematic scoreline. Neither was those, 3 to 3 that it kind of had, or 4 to 3 at the start. But I need BBL to show me that they're in control of
Stability.
this. Yeah.
Again, it's we're asking the same sort of question we were from map 1. It just it feels
Nice. A control ले लिया. Really, really well. अब आराम से chill मारो.
as if they're kind of getting
B
away
पे
from
तुम्हारे ऑफ है, A पे
three
तुमने
piece here and
कंट्रोल
there,
ले
and
लिया
that's
है.
what it was.
मिड में तुम्हारा एक प्लेयर है और यूटिल है.
If KC
Chill.
are gonna knuckle down a
Chill.
little bit, get their heads back in the game once again, if they could potentially repeat a similar map 1 scoreline. There's real exploration towards mid other than the pistol seen here.
And I quite like this. But, as I said, it's a mid look, kind of exploring further with still held on the extremities. Roll your mind back to how proactive BBL were with those
Nice
shots.
work there.
Hunting up towards B long, so gets you constantly backpedaling. Now seeing them with a little bit of a different look. Alves should be able to scope out where the util is, baits it, lovely. And actually gets up and
Hey,
decided to
Alves.
take a look down towards
Oh.
top. And now
Oh.
BBL going to throw everything into it.
Oh.
Got a couple ults coming through for them here. Profek needed that one. Now he's in the
Nice shot.
Gets the steps right. Elite goes down suddenly. This is good from BBL. Starting to find these little angles. Speaking of angles.
Heard that though, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Bro.
Seconds left.
Spike. It's Magnum again though, right? He's got players in front, players
Oh
behind. Magnum, I'm rooting for you, champ. 3 seconds. He's
Well
alive.
played, well
No
played.
sweat, no head injuries today. All
Seem
good.
एकदम सही था भाई. यही तो सेटअप चाहिए. Such a good setup ना.
Another head scratcher though from KC. What?
Head scratcher, really?
Yeah. But it's like they almost play themselves out of this. They're caught off guard. Again, wall goes up here. Yampy's got the Hunter's Fury to secure a kill behind that as well. It's situations where even if you understand the composition of the side, caught off guard by it. Like I said, it happens so late in the round that there's not even a buffer to really recover. Still a purchase to come through here for
Okay.
KC. Little aggressive towards A main here to take this space, but look what's happening in mid. Well, the first
Wise का तो
acceleration
आवाज आ गया होगा इसको.
previous round for KC. Yeah.
Okay, they pushed mid.
The warpath.
He's dead.
Flash gonna, yeah, kind
He's
of.
dead.
I don't know if they know how close they are. Absolutely not. And Yampi and Profek just rewarded and then some. KC, the penny dropped too late.
Retrieve the
दो
spike
जन तो
here.
यूटिल पे हट गए थे.
Happy to retreat. Leave KC guessing ahead. Now have all this space to re-clear as two.
Save.
One that feels like it's almost decided very, very early.
Save,
on.
save, save. Can't buy, can't buy,
Just
can't
got
buy.
rifles here.
Save.
Like you said, yeah, the consideration is there, but absolutely no idea that they're that aggressive. That far up mid already.
30 seconds left.
I like that though. Just every now and then kind of pulling out these unorthodox rounds, I guess. We saw it to a degree.
The money stabilized now.
But still, I
After
don't
this.
mind them doing that once in a while. As long as it's not every round. Going for a little bit of something if you feel like maybe you found weakness
Well,
either, but you know,
10
if there's an
seconds left.
opportunity there.
Dare I say it,
Go
that's
for it.
the sort of round you wanted to see on Icebox. Stack 3 or
Oh
4
God,
people up
yes,
and
please.
clear some space together.
That'd be lovely. Wasn't to be.
I don't know what that was, but you can't do that when there's no crowd in there because everyone can hear you. Well, we were talking about earlier getting some mics down on the players.
I stand by it. Can you guys hear the players at home?
Let us
Don't know
know.
if you can. Please.
Time
let me know.
out.
I am obviously watching Sliggy's chat, so
Time out.
they're the best kind. I was so scared it was.
Let's see स्लिगी को देखते हैं भाई. स्लिगी भैया.
I literally held my breath.
It is a KC timeout.
That's fine.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
I think there's just a few times they've been a little lost. And like I said, not even scrambling for a response because it's initially losing out maybe a 2
What
for
do you say
1.
here as a coach? Go faster and put some pressure out?
And then just not really doing
Nah, they
anything
need
for the
to
rest of the round.
need to try create a bit of pressure over towards B. To be
I
honest,
guess statistically as well,
I
KC
would
coming out of
honestly
timeouts,
for this run
we're
because they're
still
kind of low
solid, right? And
buy.
we'll
I would
give
just be
you
going
whatever it is you
fast
need. It
or
feels
with like
for 1 or
4,
2.
just 4-1
Certainly
split
felt
on
that
the
way
chamber.
racing kickoff. It didn't particularly convert map wins, but it get you a couple rounds. But I want to see that ethos change potentially, right? That concept change here and how they want to handle it. Because BBL are now keeping up. Now, of course, as much as this is a KC timeout, BBL also gets to talk.
She
so
is.
it's never just like a one-sided thing. So they do get to check in, and I like what I'm seeing. I like this variety. Operator coming into play for social.
Ultimate's on the brink here for KC. So previously,
I like this from
Sanax that they
BBL
go
though.
up
They
towards.
change up their setup here. It does look like
Side
K-Corp are
execute,
wanting
but,
to go relatively fast over
looking
towards
here, I
door.
was going to say, considering the purchase, but now
Yeah, I think they're going for what I
Guessing
would
it a
tell
little
them to do.
You're
still
just
a
so
couple
smart,
rounds to play
Sliggy.
with. It's
Go for a free.
no slouch, really,
They go for a
4-4
3-2,
scoreline.
and I would have gone for a 4-1. That's the only diff.
Pace change though.
Dude,
I mean,
look at
it's not
this from
gone well,
BBL.
Evan.
That's
It's
nuts
just
from them.
They just got shredded.
Yeah, straight up crunch over
Five.
towards middle. Dude, we
Rush
have
door.
5 people in
Are
this
we on
box.
dust too? It's not gone well.
Are we on dust too?
Potentially another good read from BBL as well.
Yeah, I know. I think they thought they were going for a
Previously finding
split.
success, stacking bodies up to explore mid, and now the timeout swing.
Very nice. I mean, they look a lot better on this map.
Capitates who gets
Feels like it might get kind of close. Did the K-Corp comp be good on
Consolation maybe
defense?
for Elite if he can find one, but
Probably.
BBL, another situation where they're on the warpath. X-Ray looks a little daunting.
How annoying do you
And
think
this
is
felt
playing
so
post-bomb
red.
versus
I
the
mean, we
BBL
did
comp?
see that kind of like 1-3-1 pressure through middle, but
Oh, it's not
BBL
that
was
good.
so ready for this. Whether it be a read or just
I'm
They
not,
got, they got Ash to suck
damn
this set.
good guess of what
I mean,
we've
they
been
have
seeing so
Sova
far.
stuff.
Yeah, they
they have
absolutely
the
cooked them. In zone flawless. So
they have
5 to
devices. What
4.
I'm worried about. Because what I'm getting at here is
BBL
other maps they play this comp, they
already
pretty
back.
much slow retake every single time.
Oh,
So if I'm
Again, you could
expecting
argue
slow
maybe
retakes
the
here
space
versus a
change,
Vice
if they
Astra,
do get through double doors
I'm worried.
on that first engagement, there's
Really?
something for KC.
The Vice doesn't do.
Yeah.
As if they it's saying if they save phones.
Capitalise on, but
Yeah, exactly.
I think they'll be
concern
fine.
being actually rip the band-aid off. You come into this round now with Sadak's ultimate. You don't want to see SKC continue to really play into this mid control, but at least this time around BBL.
Okay. Default over towards mids. So we had a set fast strat round before. This time we actually want to take some space on middle.
Just got to be careful not to get caught off
I think
guard
it's also right that they can use Vice Wall for post plant.
Playing a really dangerous game though as well.
Damn, we're playing some crazy games.
Damn, bhai.
Astra. Oh, Astra's just
Proper
about
1v1
to take
fight
Jules
le
and
raha hai.
A-main.
Yourself, I guess, but I don't see that many people really committing to controlling that space, but he does. Now the response from KC is double doors again. And committing further. They've made it through middle, but there's nowhere to plant in mid and you don't have the spike.
Yeah, I was going to say Spike not committed just yet, so this is all a bit of a pump to maybe force BBL's hand, but Levin going to be in a position to reveal everything
Yeah, it's another info gather.
and actually just garners this space off the back of the ultimate.
It's gonna be
Yampy
hard
there
for them to get out. I
solidify
mean,
that
I guess
hold.
you can do this
Social as
wall.
well. I mean, it's not a
When
traditional
does,
place to play with the operator, but he can dip
I
out
mean, he
of
has
there
it
as well,
already.
readjust.
Yeah, you should do this wall.
Should be good on this one. This probably isn't the
Oof,
corner you're
I
too
don't know
worried
about that
initially.
wall.
Oh, he's trying to creep a little closer. The pop flash force him away. Oh, that was a really nice
Cove
attempt
to
from
try
Martin.
get
He
out
was
through the
jumping into
choke.
that
That's
to try and
kinda
get
nice.
legs rather than killed, but
That's
kinda nice.
Sadak
Oi.
sweeps the site. Now,
But
the
you would
spike should
imagine
go
Yampy
down.
just
Magnum
wins
can't
this.
deny that with the ult. Counter ult on top. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Ah.
Top of this as well.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
Well
BBL
played.
looking good. K-Corp
Playing
look a
ahead of that,
little
disrespecting
bit
it. A catch
lost.
to the man.
Likewise on the other side for Sugetsu, no reason to commit to that. And maybe he's just, you know, assuming what we are, he's going to back away. There's no rhyme or reason for him to commit to this opening engagement, but so removing that late round piece forces the hand of KC.
Martin this time, we know what he likes to do here. Oh, dearie me.
Hey.
Oh, Magnum, he's going to survive. Martin goes down, but the pressure on the site's really unrelenting. You look at the next layers to this, but they're going to pump the brakes. They've drawn everyone over here, rightly so. Plenty was thrown at it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be that race back to B.
But I don't think they can get there ahead of them because they're going to have to be cautious of some of this space, some of these positions. I'm looking at the minimap though, there's a chance they do beat them out of connector.
Maybe BBL thinking, oh, maybe they've got a lurk here or something. No, they're just going for this one. Does Sociable go for this?
Oh.
Yeah.
Information peak, it's fine.
Good God.
He had the hop in his hand though.
That's fully intentional, right? Fully intentional. All good.
No,
Lance
इतना
in.
early भी thorn
Post
फेंक
plant.
दिया.
I mean, not much really to hold on to it.
Play time, bro.
Util's kind of been
Play
invested
time.
now to get them off the site if they wanted, but they're sticking
Oi,
around.
oi,
They're
oi.
playing on site
Oh,
BBL.
so
Waiting on the
close.
back of smokes here. Poured on though. Hunter's Fury sent in from afar. Yampy trying to help the boys out, but it's 11 again, does well, so Getsu goes down. Sociable looks for a pick and he can't find it. Elite waiting down below. Prophet still holding from the back of the
Okay.
site.
Just Sadak.
It is just Sadak. He's got one right, one center.
Oh,
He's got
oh,
both, and the one
oh, bhai, so
just
close.
too far. Prophet
So close, bhai, so close.
sit in the diffuse. It came down to the wire.
Sadak has
So
insanely good
close.
aim now.
To finding that reset of the aim. And a third on the round to clutch it out, but it's just not there. 7 on the board for BBL now. A really intense back and forth here.
You are divided. One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Yeah, just a moment. A moment too soon to look elsewhere on the divide. We're going to be able to muster together a purchase here.
Cutting through.
The Carmine Court. We still have Aves. They're the only ultimate here now.
Ah,
these owls,
really
they're all
well
light
shot.
shields on the other
Oh,
side, so this could be a
Yeah.
factor. For now, though, they've released
what was he
Yampy,
doing?
which, I mean, these aren't complementary positions to play with that Outlaw, and you're looking
No,
at
no,
maybe
no.
what Sociable could do from looking back if they do decide to path towards B. But the map's open for now for KC.
Okay, hit.
Paint whatever picture they want. Prophet going to try and take
I
a
think
stand.
so.
Prefer
They will try
spawns
to end up A.
at a long or a main position. Mostly focusing, drifting through towards Art.
Hey.
But that's the
Oh,
everything
bhai.
invested towards this, and a beautiful two-piece
Insanely
here.
well
And
played.
Sanak will fall.
Insanely well played.
KC forced back into a position to try and recover a round.
All three players as well, the ones remaining are on those light shields. This is going to be trouble. This could be problems. The cross going to be slowed down. Time being
Oi!
played. Profek, he spotted him. Light work again with that Outlaw. Still got one more bullet to play in. And the cross
Nah, you
feels
got to
so
clear that
deadly. You can
space,
see them
nah.
hesitant to try and make it through. They have nothing utility-wise to allow for it. So they went for the double peak, but now speaking of double, they're doubling up. Both of them now creeping closer. It's so easy in the end. BBL recover what looked like a very
They look a little
rough
lost.
But clinical here to close out. 6 unanswered.
ऐसा लग रहा है उन लोगों को खुद को नहीं पता किधर end up
8-4
करना है.
scoreline. A stark
They're
contrast to map
trying to prod here and there.
Another situation where we're asking KC to be the ones to adjust.
Most probably जहाँ तक केसी इस मैप को ज़्यादा खेली नहीं है क्योंकि योर एस्ट्रा इज नॉट क्लियरिंग बिफोर ट्राइंग टू स्मोक और समथिंग. जब तुमने 8 का स्पेस लिया बट तुम्हें को पता नहीं है, यूजुअली लोग ये स्पेस लेते ही हैं डिफेंडर के थ्रू. व्हाई नॉट क्लियर दैट स्पेस एंड देन ट्राई टू स्मोक. एटलीस्ट जंपी को डू समथिंग. I thought easy 2-0 होगा. 2-0 में नहीं होगा. हो सकता है अभी भी if their defense is good enough. But I don't think so. Their defense is good enough.
Coming in way more confident, obviously, on their map.
Pistols जीतना पड़ेगा केसी को. वरना it's a done map.
I mean, I don't even want to really look towards Carmine Core and say, you know, they struggled to get this composition going. That's not the nature of some of these round losses we're seeing. BBL with some, I mean, much better ideas off rip in terms of playbook here. See if that does continue across to the second half. Sanak does get ahead of that. Will be traded out very quickly. BBL, no secrets about this on the way in.
You're done.
Martin elsewhere picks up the backside
nice
of that.
shot, bhai.
Profek will fall.
That's a huge kill, though, because look at the choke point it makes. They just get to be funneled through towards that B site. Crossfires galore. I guess the only real caveat would be that Aves is lower on HP, so that 6 HP is going to be cautious of. Now they know their intention. Can they create a crossfire that's valuable in time? And how far does BBL want to take this? Maybe pausing for Sociable to try and find some space, but Elite already going to take away Magnum. Yampy now feeling outnumbered. He's got players right and left. He expected the counter swing, but he simply couldn't get it done in time. And Sociable's position just isn't really enough. Why do I say that? I'm pretty sure I've already just seen Elite turn around.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a window of opportunity that feels like it's already passed here, but 21 HP for Elites. The window's still open. Aves also has to be careful.
Nah, I don't think so. 30 seconds में A भागेगा पूरा.
Surely not, surely not, surely not.
Oh
my god,
this was so doable.
6 HP on Aves.
That was
the only thing left standing.
Oh, it's alright, guys. Just triple swing.
Just swing him at the same time.
No harm, no foul. All good.
Yeah, no sweat.
No sweat.
All good.
We were in control the whole time. Okay, well, it gets KC the start that they'd want here, really, right? This puts them back
God, I've hit that.
Woo! Yeah, same.
Thank
Same.
God.
Same. It does put him back in the right. Oh, I like the outlaw purchase. How many light shields?
Oh.
Well, doesn't matter because Martins was better.
He
Get
missed.
recovered and put back into the hands of Sociable, but there was a heavy on towards Sadak 2 and Elite. It wasn't the perfect opportunity, but trying to make something out of nothing. Elite, passive angle, doesn't allow Prophet to slip through here. Support coming, and Elite not being subtle. He's taking a strange fight here. Gets away with one for himself, but it's the support from Sugetsu that does what they need. And KC collapsing the attempts from BBL.
Outlaw.
Chance there that pinch is set up a little too late, but Carmine Core stand their ground.
They need to win bonus.
Decently equipped. Just looks like for Sadak, we're going to bring a judge into this.
ये fight यार BBL भी तो कर सकता है.
See on the other side of things, BBL going to be struggling.
Why didn't
Few
they
gaps in the
use
purchase
Util?
as well. Purchase ultimate, BBL being sociable.
Okay, B.
Would not even see that come out here. Well,
Oh.
maybe, but Martin will fall.
Just felt like
Oh.
pre-fire.
Yeah.
That was
ठीक
so
है यहाँ
quick.
पे को मिल जाएगा होगा.
Let's play.
Oh, walled
They're not
off
going
हो
to
गया.
continue down this. They've already pivoted away. They're looking for the next path forward, which may be towards A, maybe try and catch any of these players, retaking space towards middle, leaving just Sociable here. Popping the ult of 10 HP too.
He's able to actually cycle that weapon through. He did have a rifle previously, so
मिड में बहुत बढ़िया. Oh,
Steps,
fight
I'm
होने
pretty sure
वाली
there
थी,
was
but
steps
I think they
over
have,
I think
yeah.
so.
There's
You
a
can
been-
no
hear.
yeah,
rotation.
there's been come through.
हाँ.
Now Sadak coming back to tuck in, but only on the Bucky, so
You're not a Bucky believer.
not when there's
3v.
this many people on the other side. of that.
3v.
You wait. Oh my God, he's got one. I was lying. I was making something up for no reason, but now at 35 seconds, I get a little nervous. He's repositioned. He's drawn a new line to play around.
Oh,
That
he
was
shouldn't
a
have pushed.
rotten swing.
30 seconds है
And now
भाई.
Elite slowly creeping closer. They are locked in here. Not sure who's with who, because Arbe's still on the back of the side. That Guardian, he was
Hey,
before,
whiff.
but BBL is sharper, and that flank basically becomes nothing from Elite. They pushed forward, they made it through the problems. Sociable waiting. Elite, well, looks dead in the water, he is. KC with all that information.
Why did Sadak push? भाई
It's tough there. I
best
think actually
गन
Sadak
था
plays
उसके
this a little
पास
safer. He's
for
going to be rewarded for his patience.
He would have.
Again, bold with the first one, the reveal outside the smoke really was to get that in motion. Maybe feeling the heat.
भाई
a little
variable
bit.
था यार कितना ज़्यादा मतलब they have smokes,
So purchase
they have
coming out of
walls that slows down enemies.
way
He
more
has
comfortable.
a shotgun that will one
3 rounds
shot
separating
them,
them now.
Here.
and he goes to feed them. So sad.
Team's still a little ways off. Okay, on the other side, not much to write home about, not much less progress. So, for now, BBL.
Sociable's here so quickly. I don't think anybody's going to be swinging onto that anytime soon, but
I don't think so either, but it is curious, right?
yeah.
On the other side that Martin this time is trying to take his stand. Oh, he's been seen. Oh, where'd that go? Surely. No, wait. What? I don't know if they
If we
doubted
can
it
see,
or something.
if we can see
like,
another angle on that, because
why would you shock dart that otherwise? And then go, that'd be fine. Oh. Well, weird start.
Sociable is rewarding elsewhere.
Oh, that was close.
Winning on too many fronts, but now they need to try and focus towards this A side that Sugetsu was trying to hold. Gets one down in the form of Sociable.
2v2,
and that's
2v2
been a good
doable.
timing for the trade. This 2v2
They have
is difficult.
good agents for
Prophet
post
with
plant.
Guardian now upgraded to Vandal. Slipping away.
Reveal in 20 seconds won't be
Wise
usable.
Martin. And
Oh,
there's still
इसको पता
a
लग गया
little
right
to play
में.
with. Look
एक
at the
right
stall
में.
here, Mike.
Just straight up go.
Carmine Core down.
Oh,
So yes, Seas takes. Oh, but Magnum not punished.
Still there. Magnum now tries to make his move get away, given a concussion as Arves puts it
Oh,
down.
nice shot.
KC with the
Well
clear.
played
They
together.
knew They
Well
had to
played.
get involved. You couldn't sit
They
in that
played well
post plant.
together.
You couldn't let them sit there and be comfortable. Diffuse in place, and KC closing the scoreline up.
Going to be able to purchase back into this for BBL, but yeah, curious start to this. Again, Levin then throwing his life on the line to, I guess, try and apply a little more pressure after
वो
conceding.
फ्लैश यार, वो फ्लैश अगर नहीं डालता ना तो इन लोग को और टाइम लगता थोड़ा क्लियर करने में.
Close out from Carmine Court. Another situation
Andy.
where, usually you're expecting Sugetsu to be good for 2 or 3.
Kind of do, right?
He's able to cleanly get away from that first engagement, but, and I mean, a couple of times on the player cams, you're seeing that frustration as well, because I think he knows as well. These are situations usually I'm finding more than this. Not necessarily an issue for Carmine Court. Something to keep an eye on. Magnum the only one really struggling financially coming into this. An operator in play for Sociable.
There is nobody.
Plenty for Carmine.
Oh no, there is somebody.
Our team both have their ultimate. Actually, Sugetsu one away as well as elite for the pit.
He's playing behind this as well. I don't know how long he wants to stay here. No, not that long. Actually, he would have liked to have left, but he can't. Sugetsu's going to keep him there.
भाई एक और बार यहाँ पे नहीं
Eternity
भाई.
now as Martin.
Oh, finally.
Take himself out.
अब भाग भाग भाग
His
भाग.
mouse. Martin should have committed to that.
Elite.
Bro, what is this wide jump peak?
Sure, we'll see that back. Sociable.
Oh, nice shot.
I mean, these are weird
Clean.
fights. These are
Sugetsu's
weird
still
fights.
finding kills like that.
Yeah.
Like,
What are we
Bro,
seeing
bro, bro,
here?
bro, bro, what,
Spike's
what,
going A.
what?
the minimap doesn't make sense right now.
Nope.
If you're looking at it.
I'm confused.
Spike planted.
Really weird engagement in mid as well. Yampi's actually able to slip away from it.
यार मिड पूरा खाली छोड़ दिया इन लोग.
So,
And because he died, तो वो wall
Nice ult
triggered नहीं हुई.
and the util in the post plant. Magnum gonna play ahead of it though. Now gonna pop his ult. Can bank on his
Oh,
util
nice
here,
shot.
which is what he did. Sanak just trenching forward like he'll be fine, and Magnum can actually isolate players here. Should be able to divide and conquer. He just eventually does go down here. Others soon to fall after. BBL. I mean,
They fucked up, huh?
this round was weird, Mike.
It was. It seemed like neither team wanted to commit to a decision there. Well, Carmine Core felt more comfortable in the retake, but just never really felt like it was for the slow-mo on that one.
Same laugh I do when Mitch Tom tech forces.
Yeah, a curious one for sure.
That's a very good question.
Very good question.
We're also
Yeah.
very
As
confused.
I said, you go back to the middle of that last round and look at the minimap.
My ult is ready.
Neither team committing to anything.
Okay, they got A.
Which again, you could also argue are some of the hardest rounds to really read into if both teams make a very unorthodox approach.
But he's about to get a very busy play. Magnum trying to help him out here. Oh, the shaky aim. Kie be back from the dead. This feels like rolling back the years, but Magnum gonna make decent progress for his
Why did he shoot that?
2 kills in the round, so that's lovely for him. If he can get some more, that'd be nice. As it stands, though, just taking steps on the scoreboard too. He'll be up to 11 after this, it feels like. Sugetsu, I mean, he's still a treat to watch, isn't he?
Player standing.
But you don't feel like there's much more to be had here and there isn't. So, Profek 11, be shutting this one out.
Starting to look way more comfortable now. Maybe due to the scoreline. Oh my god, not necessarily out of this one just yet. Seeing an operator come out for Martin here. Seeing the timeout called by Carmine Court. And yeah, it has been a strange map at times, but I think the contrast or the comparison to be making is the difference in confidence.
They need to fight for it.
Way more, I guess, versatility in terms of, being forced to make decisions, but also just coming out on top of some really, really weird engagements, which wasn't happening in Icebox.
No, but again, for KC, in my mind, they've just been making those odd choices. You even hear it with Sugetsu saying,
yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing?
How's there no one on A at this point? There was, it just feels that they're losing a little bit of their own grip into this, and for BBL, sometimes it's fine to get a little bit kind of reactive and a bit messier on that attacking side. I'm far more forgiving of it. On the defending side, keeping control of the map, keeping that flow of information there. Once that slips away, I don't know what their game plan is here, because you can't dictate the pace as much from the defending side, right? That's just simple. So N can't give them that one-trick pony almost to bring out. They do need an overall kind of lock-in here, because it feels like they're floundering a bit.
Yeah, whether or not the answer is to just kind of dig their heels in, and I guess another thing we were saying at the top of the day, play more structured, right? And
also, well, you can't see it now. There we go. You can see it. Well-ish. Bad use of the telestrator. Bad use from me. Bad. That's a bad miss. But those two ults could be nasty in unison if they feel like they can. So that was there he is.
Oh, bhai,
so
Sugetsu
precise.
is so like duelist coded, na?
Just be thrown just
He just
about
goes
everywhere.
for
Devon trying to make the most of this one, spots him out, TP's out, and now Prophet trying to play pickup here. Sugetsu. Oh, you don't forget about Sugetsu. Social does land the shot on Elite, but Sugetsu is still in control. This is his site. He's not even phased by the clone. Does need to fall away once he gets pinged.
Oh, bhai sahab.
Oh, it's gone.
Nah, bhai. This is insane.
Round, showing why he just dominates spaces like this. You can't disrespect
This is insane. This is so good, na?
Playing in the corner, playing that. It feels like a one and done, but he always gets more. They're scarpering. They don't fancy it, but this map has been cut in half, maybe quarters. Bye-bye, Sociable. And you're looking at 11 now.
30 seconds.
Try and face Dak. And that looks
One
very
should stay at A.
yeah, did another situation similar to the divide earlier on, just a moment too soon. But Sugetsu played that to perfection.
That was godly.
Again, baits out,
14
he gets
seconds.
revealed. It looks like he's jumping back towards sight inside that smoke, but actually resets outside it. Evan.
Well played, well played. Time के हिसाब से भी कूदा बहुत बढ़िया.
4 on the round. Sugetsu must have heard us.
No,
That is exactly the sort of situation I was referring to. Able to cleanly
solo
get away
won the
with
round.
separate one-on-one, but creating those himself.
Hey, random shot, huh?
Just reminds me of that quote of just like, fine, I'll do it myself. It's why is no one on A?
Why is no
I'm
one on A? I'm going A.
Guess it's me.
Yeah.
I'll get you 4.
I'm swinging the operator.
One of you get a kill, please. So yeah, Sugetsu doing wonders there. That, as I said, a bit of a classic round from him. But BBL, that was just a blip on the radar. Still plenty more to be seen from them. Martin, hold this down.
That works. They found my
Massive commitment just yet, but as I say that,
Oh, nice shot.
actually will find Sadak. Aves, second piece to this puzzle, but he's going to catch Social, yeah? Well, I was going to say nearly didn't, but Tour de Force reveals his position.
time to jump.
Back to even footing here at a 4v4.
Flash trap destroyed.
Be rough to try and walk out onto A site here, but as if that's plans here for BBL. Oh my god, not necessarily reading into that too much. Martin will be able to TP across it.
Yeah, that's a nice TP, bhai. That's a really nice TP.
To reinforce their site holders. KC
भाई साहब पूरा A पे पहुंच गया ये.
themselves in the right
30
position.
seconds left.
We wouldn't go to Sugetsu's site after what just happened.
No.
It is Elite who's going to be feeling the pressure, at least towards kind of back of the site itself. But Sugetsu playing from pit, they've left this really late here.
They can't rotate.
And
They can't rotate.
It's so simple. It's so simple. KC making it
Oh,
look so
well played.
simple. What was
Well
the
played.
plan
Save,
here?
save, save, save.
The BBL
Save,
just
bro. Your
halted
brothers
at the door,
don't
not
have
dealing with
money.
the util,
Save.
maybe.
I was going to say, this is the sort of util that you can't leave on the board until the last 15 seconds.
Oh, if you're going to go through one choke point.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You've got to approach this completely differently.
Timeout.
There's a wall there. We know
Timeout.
we know about Vice. Been new. Have a timeout. I don't like seeing that sort of thing. Like that gives me weird feelings.
Yeah, whether or not, I mean, if there's something potentially that
Maybe
said
a
in
missed
comms
call,
here, yeah.
or they thought they were somewhere else, or feels muddy. Are we getting mud Valorant?
Mud Valorant.
It might be. We might be getting a bit of mud here. We get like a Sugetsu masterclass, right, where it's beautiful to witness, stunning, and then we're back in the mud.
क्रैश हो गया.
More use of this early round.
EMEA heard you say they were better than China and wants to
Could
prove
argue,
you wrong. That's a
again,
crazy
this is one
comment.
that's ultimately just decided off the first engagement, but
Yeah, they have
like I
won a
said,
lot of
you
ecos.
cannot
Right?
leave that utility unchecked in the last 15 seconds or so. You'd almost rather just 30 seconds on the
But
clock.
I
grab
don't
your
even know
Russian
what that
side.
means, mate.
Yeah,
To be
that's
honest with
it.
you.
That
This is
indecision just
yeah,
feels
not joke,
so
surely.
obvious at that point, but
Again, hindsight Harry, but we can obviously see the TP coming across from Martin. That's also something you have to deal with.
Right.
If he's not noticeable,
They
the
can at
operator
least,
elsewhere, he's obviously
on
gonna be
the
in a position
eco,
to TP. You're
like you
never
don't
gonna
have to
get
plan
a
ahead for
favourable
these two, but you
engagement
can
if
maybe
have
start getting a
utility
Euro
and
ult
then
close.
you run into the side that
Right?
has three
Double
people.
orb default maybe.
now
Go
I wouldn't say
aggro,
anyone's
try
played clean
push off
Valorant
towards
here,
B.
so if I'm seeing a
In reaction
Sheriff
to them
or,
taking
you know,
A
weird
main,
bite, why not?
they go
And
aggro
BBL
over
are going at
towards
a bit of
A.
pace now. They find the wall early.
Yeah, that's nice. They find the wall. It's a big win,
Get that
and they
goal,
create pressure,
do the job.
question and pressure over towards
But
A.
he is going to be noted now.
Dude, all of the Vice utils pretty much out. They know there's not a wall over towards B now, so they want to go over towards B. This is looking good for BBL. It's a good default.
Much earlier for BBL to be pivoting
Yeah,
away.
and they're also just in a much better spot early on.
Ralston now won't know
They have
anything.
to keep 2 people towards A because
Kinda
they broke the
obvious,
wall.
We got Yori TP over towards B, but
actually Sugetsu
unless the
will
Fade is gonna try clear over towards A,
mitigate this
I
risk.
don't think they
Will
can
be
take
spotted
it.
here.
Have they not done this wrong, Fade? Oh, okay, they double take it. Fair play.
Steps
They
towards
got
the
4
side,
people
speaking
here.
of Vice, Elite does get Yampy down. Now we're going to have the ult on top of this one. Levin turns on the dime and actually does get down the point.
Oh,
We're getting muddy
nice
again.
shot.
We're getting messy again.
Yeah.
We're down to Sheriffs. And they're
Dude, they
winning
lost
out. It's a
trip-
3v2.
they
I'm
lost
waiting
like
for the plant,
3
25
ecos.
seconds. That's going to be in play soon. Wall going to be dealt with early, but that's still just only to allow for this retake to get started. Martin and Sadak going to have to run this back.
Waiting out the divide right now. Watching the former utility to fall back
my God.
on here.
Actually nearly knifed
Through.
him.
Bit of a throwback, but
It's
still
really
Martin
bold from Magnum.
dropped Magnum here. Prophet will respond, but Sadak found one.
Yeah, it's down to 1v1.
He's
Sociable
winnable.
sitting pretty, sitting
Does
patient.
he know about him?
Behind the water though, Sadak now drawn away. He knows what he's got to do here. Time's not on his side. He's trying to
Oh.
go
Hey,
for it, but
nicely done from
Sociable
Anti.
Sociable. Dude, that's the
delivers a
third
very
50
safe
they've
gun
lost,
for
by the way, in
him.
this map.
Of course he does.
Okay, 3
Of
chances for
course.
BBL, and I do
That's how
think
BBL
they're gonna have
gets
to close
12.
it out fine.
नहीं स्लीकी भैया को दिखना तो चाहिए. I'm watching his stream. स्लीकी भैया को देखना चाहिए. I love watching his stream. अरे यार क्या है ये बेकार.
Hot flash. Oh! Get out of here! I thought he ate that completely and utterly, but Sadak
Oh.
decimating 3 on the push through.
We're talking about the energy maybe increasing a little bit for BBL. That's gonna swing the pendulum back.
Oi.
Oh. Elsewhere as
Oh.
well. Magnum will fall. Just Yampy left now. Carmine Court knocking on the door of double digits themselves. They'll still have the spike.
And
50
they'll be
seconds
on
left to play with,
eco.
Lauren.
Are you a Yampy 1v4 believer?
It's happened before. Yampy's one that I seem to recall we doubted once on a split round.
Nah. I've never
Might not be
done
this
that.
one. Might not be this one.
Okay. Have I told you about the Yampy 1v4?
30
The
seconds
one
I'm
left.
all ears.
Oh, the flash isn't going to help things. So that's what everyone
It's
said.
not, yeah,
The
that's what they
flash was
said.
never
क्या
fun.
अबे flash trigger हुआ है गधा है क्या
Oh,
लोग
then all the vice utility.
where is
no
the
fun
communication
parts.
huh
But they all came back through the same way.
Scanning ahead.
13 seconds as well.
10 seconds left.
I can't even make it up. I can't make it up. KC are going to make it up to double digits. 12 to 10 now. Got to say as well, Sadak with an absolute beauty on those double doors.
Yeah, dare I say, actually, the first round, you really see him have huge value like this.
that was such a bad push na
3-man push through double doors. Okay, I feel like there's been so many situations where they got themselves back in control, and then the next round is just a disgusting purchase.
Now, hold on.
Quick, before it changes,
No,
before
no,
it changes.
I'm not doing. I'm
Okay,
waiting
okay.
for now because I can just do this one. Look on the right side of the screen, boys and girls. And my non-binary pals. Hell, I'll run it all down. But at this point, look at the ults. Look what we've got. We've got a little snowbally round, don't we? But then again, the sheriffs. Which one is it? I can't tell you. I thought I knew Valorant, and I've been severely wrong.
And BBL did just get a thrifty a moment ago.
Yeah.
This time around, though, Elite will open up, Levin will fall. Still threat. Sociable.
Why do I feel like it's
they
in
have
their
left
favour?
this
Okay,
alone
It's gone, it's gone. Yeah, it's fine.
okay so they are marking
that.
that
He's like, nah,
okay
yeah,
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 so
yeah,
Getsu
it's
is
not on my
straight
side
up
of the map, mate.
winning 1v1
And over to B.
I'm on A now.
I'm playing A. Oh,
oh nice boy nice position well played
Don't do it again. Look at the mini-map, man. Look at the mini-map.
get me out of here.
Magnum's going to be able to lurk through mid as well here.
3v2
Right.
Oh, what have we
BBL
done?
is winning this round
Yampy's getting ult.
mark my word easy 2v3 bhai easy
When does the
2v3
penny
30
drop?
seconds
Because
left.
Yampy's like, surely there's got to be somebody still on,
Well, you
like,
could just do it. Just go. Come on, you've won weirder rounds. Don't let the time run out.
10 seconds on the reveal
go,
as well.
just go.
Please go.
Let's go, Yampy.
Please.
Let's go get that spike down. There we are. They're like, surely not.
Not ready yet.
Even they can't believe it.
भाई 10 सेकंड
You
है
can
जाओ
just
ना
voice
इधर
from the
से
Thank God,
There's
can't my
a-
God.
गधे हैं क्या ये लोग why are they not moving
BBL are like, they really weren't.
There's the right.
Like now you're worried about luck. Surely if you're KC.
Aviz and Martin have ultimates.
Okay, yeah, there we go. One's
It's
used.
got to be, right?
Yeah. Martin's always good on these. Martin's always good
bro
on this. Oh. Well, he can't
सिर्फ
make
एक
too
कोई
much
ओ
of it
ठीक
yet.
है दोनों मिल गया
Elite's gonna find Magnum. Yampy is
Nice,
done. That's
nice,
fine.
nice.
That's good. Cool.
Expected outcome.
Yeah, we weren't worried at all.
No.
Anyway.
okay
I mean,
down to
sacrificed
one
Martin's, but they
chance to
actually
win
come
the
back with same
round
number of
or
ultimates
else
here
we go
Yeah.
OT
for round 24.
OT अगर हम लोग OT जाएंगे तो ये गेम देखेंगे अगर ये हार गई केसी तो I will think that third map केसी जीत जाएगी
Quagmire.
and I'll be going to sleep vitality वाला फट
It's
फट
been
फट
another
फट
weird
देखेंगे
map.
बस
A very different scoreline.
Back to EMEA.
What has been going on since I've been gone?
Oh, nothing good, mate. Nothing good. Okay, so Levin and Yampy, lovely combined ults here on the other
Yoru
side. Basically
Sword,
everything.
really
It's
good
not
combo.
Martins.
Astra
I mean, a chance to potentially
okay
get
they
more
have
back
4
on
ults
them.
Who's next?
Their ultimate as well.
ult wise
Here.
Evan looking to
Here we go.
maybe set up the Hunter's Fury.
Trying to do the little body block on it. Atlas has gone down. This is nice. That's beautiful.
well played
BBL just need to push it across the finish line. But the three
insanely well
against
played
Sugetsu. Mr. No Nonsense. Martin still standing and Elite with ult. There are chances here.
They are stacked up here. Though
Well
Levin
played.
finally
Guess not.
through the smoke.
अपना अल्ट तो पटक के जाता भाई
Presenting
तो
here to
पटक के
Sugetsu
जाता
and Martin. Operator going to be difficult to work back in on the retake.
Yeah, switch out for that.
तू तो अपना ult protect दे Sugetsu.
You got to use it. You got to just go for this now. They're leaving it quite late in the day. They're trying to use everything they can, just maybe try and get towards the back of the side. But I think we know how this goes. BBL just about getting there in the end. An in-zone flawless.
Okay, let's see.
They bring a team.
Vitality versus इसमें क्या हुआ था?
Scream a few danger signs for me that GX was so heavy in that rotation. Like they
Left and right. Let's go in. They
responded sort of deal. That
Didn't
was not
GX
me,
change someone? Tomazi? Nah, okay.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't remember.
maybe they qualify to
But
champion.
you're
But
gonna
it's
let
just
them know
I
today that you're
said
down
Bob.
to make a deal with them too. No fake to the back of A, and there'll be no Durka for the late round either. He gets picked off in a trade for mid control. It might leave Vitality worse for wear without their Yoru.
I think there was a trip just behind the smoke, so I think he's walked directly into that, and it was revealed. There's a very, very easy kill for the defensive side. Now they've kept on to some of this aggression. Obviously you have to take gambles in a round where you don't really have too much to play with. I don't believe there's any way to get out of this though. Maybe a stun, hoping to come through, but no.
For his game, kicks, punishes runner, and now the A site is
Gonna see
I think they got owned on this
the
map, huh?
attack side rounds are
No?
day. But
Yeah.
Vitality
This
Yeah.
is literally a little bit toxic then. What's default too?
nicely, but still another 2 to go. The spike.
Yeah. They got a bit
Because
owned.
we saw Safe playing
Yes.
a lot of different roles. On this map, for example, he was
Ooh.
playing a Vice. Now Vice is one.
Damn.
Fights
Did
and
they got owned on this map also, huh? 10-2.
robbed of an ace as well. Alright, so he's gonna
Oh,
run
hell
for a
no.
long time. It was a great debut, but it could have been better. And I think
Bye
we're gonna
bye,
have
boy,
safe
bye
answer for
bye.
that transgression, stealing the ace away.
That's it from my